This is how you can find logbooks and admission registers images that are available on FindMyPast. This is a subscription site, but you have free access at any Norfolk library and also the Norfolk Record Office too. If you're elsewhere in the country, your local library service may also have a subscription that you can use when you visit your local library. So this is the first page here, and I'm going to go down to where it says quick links and all record sets. This is the way that I find these records on this website. I'm going to, in the search button there, I'm going to type in logbook, and there are two sets of data that comes up. I'm going to use the second one to browse through the information. In this form here, I am going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to select England, and then as a county I'm going to select Norfolk. As you start typing, you can see that there is a suggestion made, and when you click on it you can see that it comes in underneath the where you've typed, so you know you select the right one. If we click in this book type and click on the browse book types on the right hand side, we can see it offers admissions or logs. We're going to pick logbook first, and we can see it's entered there. And then the town, I'm going to put the town in rather than the school name. You can play around with these things. I'm going to put Felthorpe in as where I was interested in, and you can see down here it sort of does like a pre-search suggestion, so it says it's got two results. So we've got two sets of data here with two logbooks, one from 1876 to 96 and one that goes up to 1914. I'm going to choose the second set, and we can see on the right hand side the icon for and when we hover it over, it says you can view this record's image. So I'm going to click there, and this is in effect a photograph of every page of the logbook. And there you can scroll through these one at a time should you wish. There is also a page selection box on the right hand side at the bottom here too. What you will find there is at the beginning of the logbooks there may be an index. Let me just find that to just show you. That's the first page there. Let me just find the right page for you to just show you what you might come across. So if we move this down, okay, we can see here it says C, and we can see that these are the different pages, and there may be names or events that are indexed at the beginning of the logbook. In this particular one there isn't, but in for different schools, different eras, different head teachers will add different information. This one has chosen not to use the index at the beginning. Just to give you an example of what a page of a logbook may look like, I'm just going to pick a page that's further on in the book. So this is what it'll look like. So this is from 1808, 1908, 1907, and you can see that the teacher has the head teacher has put that it's half holiday, say what the attendance was like, and then if there's been, you may get names of new admittance to the school. So we've got Claude Watling, age 7, on 21st of October 1907, and we've also got Edith Barber on the 22nd of October 1907 too. So that's how you find the logbook information. Now if we go back to the results, so remember we were looking at logbooks, we can edit the search. that we started off with, and we can change the book type. So we'll get rid of where it says logbook, and if we remember, there was an admissions there to see if there was an admission for Felthorpe for the same period. So it says there's just one result for this. So, and it covers 1905 to 1913. So if we click on the images to see what we have. So again, it is a photograph of every page of the register. Now, when we look at the ones at the beginning of the register, we can see that these are, this is the very beginning. It tells the teachers how to enter the information. But let's pick this page as an example. We can see that this is, again, it's there's an index, so we can see we're on the B page. The pupils, as they were admitted to the school, they are all the B's are together and all the A's together and so on, but they're entered in chronologically within that. So don't try and look through this list and think, oh, they're in alphabetical order. It just gives the illusion of being in alphabetical order. So if we go down to, remember we had Edith Barber, who was admitted from the logbook. If we try and find her, there she is, Edith M. Barber, and this column here is the admission number is number 49. So this index tells us where to look in the later pages of this admissions register. So if we go to those later pages and see what we can see. So at the back of the same volume, I mean, of course, you can go through page at a time. We have the list of the admittance, the children that were admitted into school, and they are ordered by their admissions number. And we can see across the top, if I zoom in a bit, we can see the admission number, then the date they were admitted, the full name of the child, the name of the parent or guardian, and their address. The address will be very loose. It's not, numbers, the number of the street. It just says the street, the post office, the lodge, the back lane, or whatever. Then it says on the right hand side, it says we've got the date of birth, the name of the last school, examples of religious instruction, it says there, and the date of last attendance at the last school, and the cause of leaving the school too. So this is so when the date that they left the school, so this will be the date they left Felthorpe School, and then we've got some progress information right at the end there. So if we remember, when we looked at the index, we found Edith Barber. So this page just goes up to 33. So we look at the next page. It's taking a little moment. And if we remember, Edith Barber was number 49. We can find her there. So she started the school, which we've got this information, to be honest, from the logbook on the 22nd of October. And she lived in Haverenland, and moving across, it's quite hard to keep track. We've got her date of birth, and she had previously been to Swannington School, and then she left the village. So that was the date she was last at Felthorpe School. So that's the 6th of October 1908. So she wasn't there for very long. The entry above Edith, we can see that's Claude Watling, is the other name that we noted in the logbook, and we've got him and presume his brother, because the parents' name is the same. They were living in Felthorpe, and they left the village in 1910. So we've got a bit more information. So there's information on how you can look at the logbooks and the admission registers using FindMyPast.